Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland, off here to 2v2. Oh, you guessed it, it is Campbell's convoy. In the southwest, it is NotNingen and Odung, fighting here for combined British-American task force here with elements of the US 1st Armoured Division and the British 6th Armoured, launching a full assault here against the German lines held by DexN and Dumais. The Double D duo, and fighting here, of course, for the German army. Here setting out with the Göring Fallschirmpanzergrenadier Division. So we're off to the races here. No immediate appearances of battle group choices here. From what I can tell, we got a Dinger on the way there for NotNingen with a double Sabastard here. And we got the Odung with scouts and engineers, fast jeep. They're possibly armoured then. We could do a quick pop. Yes, indeed, armoured. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast. And a big hearty thanks to keep commenting, liking my videos, such as eventually with the YouTube algorithms, which otherwise at every corner try to just bury me and my videos. So every bit helps. That does a lot. Just help out the channel. So, Grannies, MD42 double pioneers of DexN, no battle group, Dumais, double, or nothing double there, just panzers and a bike, but crucially, no battle group either. So, at this stage, just one battle group choice, of course, to focus getting out those jeeps fast, rushing in here, putting a bit of a twist here into the early DAK plans. The jeep, of course, can do a lot of damage, unless, of course, it gets caught by every single German gun, in which case it doesn't do so much damage as it takes all of the damage. Of course, the jeep can self-repair, though so can the bike. Meanwhile, we got a Dinger rushing in. It's a double attempt here to, catch the Germans off guard. There we go. We do see here Dumais' bike here is about to go kaboom, but no, the Dingo is also forced away. A double bike assassination attempt here by the Allies. Fails. Good lord, you think that bike was driven by the Fuhrer himself? Maybe that's what they got intelligence on. Alright, chaps, we don't know why, but we are getting intelligence that the Fuhrer himself is driving around on a bike in North Africa. We're sending in everything we've got to take him out. Are we sure about that? Shut it, Jenkins. Panzerpini pursuing the jeep up north there. MD42 keeping the fuel point clear for now, at least of Allied presence. In the south, we've got DexN with the larger Pioneer Grenadier Force capturing the Sapsiest Den guns, laying down heavy fire there. They are significantly outgunned, and they're certainly not arguing how long NotNingen can hold up. They're mortar on the way there for him. North here we see Odung there being slowly pushed off by German troops. We got mines here. Obviously, with all the jeeps and Dingos rushing their direction, having some mines down the right place, this is a very good investment. DexN flying up here with a Panzer Grenadier Company. Mortar's almost done. Far south here, sappers there. Definitely in the danger zone. There's a chance even if he retreats now, they could get a wipe on them, though. It's like fortune smiles upon NotNingen here, or NotNingen, and there you go. Vickers, yeah, did get the sappers again. Too slow to retreat there sometimes. You do have to consider, what are your chances of units getting out? Retreat if you do retreat them there. Of course, that can be easy to overlook, but certainly it is something worth working on. So, Panzergun coming almost done there, but still losing one of the sapper sections will hurt him quite significantly. Meanwhile, fresh push here by Odung against Dumais' positions. He's brought up more infantry. More hardened Panzer Grenadiers ready to meet the Allied advance here as Odung forces his way forwards in the name of freedom and democracy. Rapid charging and backing his bike turning in there. Panzer Pioneer supporting there. Veterans 1 Grenadiers and south for the Vickers is causing DexN quite a bit of consternation. We got the platoon command post there for NotNingen. Ultimately here Dumais of course makes the choice he really can, which is to withdraw before he loses all of his stuff here to the Americans. Center there. Odung there displaying a bit of good perception there and sneaks up some scouts there as he realizes all the focus is on the sides of the map here. Bunker up there for DexN. Note the positioning allows him to support, of course, provide himself with the ceiling, but also his teammate. So, thumbs up there. Good teamwork there. Panzer Pioneer being hunted down by the jeep here. Odung putting the pedal to the metal here. Dashing enough for this Panzer Pioneer bike is trying to assist here. Of course, has to be careful. Otherwise, the bike goes down instead, or perhaps alongside it. And there you go. Bike is the next target. And MD42 there, joining in here. DexN managing forces, a bit spread out there. It's definitely risky. There we go. Odung flanking in for Freedom Rockets machine team there, pushed back. fuel for their big seas for the scouts. Further south, we got the Panzer Grenadiers moving up here over to Odung and over to Dumais. Pick something they did, went for Mechanized. Ultimately, not much of a surprise. It is a popular battle group I find for team games. Still, 1v1s, it's not quite as commonly picked from what I noticed. So, flag feeling away there for Dumais. So, of course, that doesn't mean it doesn't have usage at all. It just doesn't quite feel like it's the most common compared to, say, Breakthrough. Pioneers, Panzers moving forward here. Big push here by the German players. But the men are exposed out in the open. They're taking a lot of damage here as the Allies have dug in firmly here alongside critical points here. Making it definitely tough here for Dumais to, like, just, even with DexN's assistance, to get his hands on the field point. Further south, you see a bit hints of lighter skirmish there between DexN and NotNingen. Flak feeling almost done. We got machine guns, grenadiers, panzer grenadiers, large force there on the way from the Axis players. They obviously want that fuel point back. In the south here, we got what is like, yes, a Humber armored car here out of NotNingen. Slightly bold considering the, DAK is on the field. Up Panzer Wilbur could hand down the Humber and take very short, care of it. This is not really going to take a lot of damage from the anti-tank rifles before that thing blows up. Rifles brought their push back. MG42 getting vexed one. Flak feeling rushing forwards here. Heavy focus on north. Even got a bit actually out of the Allies just to try and delay, the seizure of the point here before they have to dodge the artillery shells there. Cheeky. Humber, Dingo falling back.
We do not hold any victory points.
All victory points also been seized by the Allies. Motor pull on the way there. We got the M31 recovery vehicle on the way there. Bike down, Jeep down. Guessing these got hit by their own mines, which is certainly a bit amusing. Mortar there getting outflanked. Nice push here by Dumais. Thumbs up. Obviously, been better if the flak feeling had been more further, here, so we could better cover the retreat here of the mortar team. But still, overall nice setup. Greyhound on the way there for Odung. There's also straight into War Machine. He actually rushed out War Machine just to get out that Greyhound at a discount. Definitely very bold there. Dumais goes for what appears the second Axis doctrine. Of course, means almost everyone except for NotNingen, at least from what I know, is going for battle group. He's going for battlefield espionage, running up from 250-C, and of course, anti-tank munition, or incendiary munitions there. Rounds getting hammered to the Panzer Grenadiers here, flak feeling, letting loose. More infantry coming up here for Odung. And there's definitely been an increase in players just going for the M31 over the self-repairability, because the other one requires your stuff to stand still, cost munitions, whereas the M31 obviously just repairs stuff. It can actually gain experience, it can actually repair faster, doesn't draw munitions, and in theory can even recover vehicles. So there's definitely been a steady shift towards the M31 recovery vehicle there, I think, in the Allied meta game, or the American meta game, obviously because the British don't get access to that. Arctard out for DexN, not much of a surprise. That's one of the prime reasons so many players, when they do go for it, it's very much towards the Arctard. And of course there's also the Panther and whatnot. The Arctard tends to be, one of the bigger pieces of it, and certainly if you do see it in 1-1, it's heavily to make use of it there. So, in the south here, Arctard versus the Vickers. Ambulance on the way there for Dumais is also going for the 250-3, upgrading his 250 half-tech. Panzer Grenadiers under DexN here, moving him. Machine crews there, utterly overwhelmed here. Discombobulated even, and soon to be, well, disemboweled. 6-pounder gun the rescue here, though, sort of more saving the machine gun of this valuable British property, and less, the gun crew itself, which is, less valuable British lives.
Utility vehicle as requested.
Good Lord, Jenkins! We didn't save the crew, but we did save the machine gun, right? Yes! Is it dirty? Bit? Oh, bother, the officer's gonna chew us out, isn't he? Well, if there's only the lieutenant, well, the captain's gonna get on our arse too, and maybe even the major. Oh, bloody Nora. Anyways, up north here, Panzer's moving about here, flak fin withdrawing, pack 38 there for Dumais. Pretty much expected you going for that one, since you really want that one to leverage it fully. Into tank munitions, that is. Incendiary munitions. MG34 running straight to the Panzer Grenadiers here. Baker's running into it, getting grenaded again, but still. We do see here that DexN is forced to withdraw.
Our fuel point is being neutralized
Was
by
that
the enemy.
Oh, there's two Vickers actually out of them. NotNingen going for double Vickers.
Pack crew
which isn't as bad. It's just not what I'm expecting there. He's surprisingly short on infantry, though. Of course, going for the company command post like this indicates he's likely rushing out foot guards. He could actually then withdraw the dingoes and the Humber and start calling in foot guards. Oh, to DexN as well there. 2 Panzer Grenadier squads, double Octards there. Blaster pack, machine guns and pioneers. Not a bad force composition, though for my taste, a bit short on infantry. It's also worth noting he very likely just transfer out the grenadiers for Panzer Grenadiers. Most players would keep one grenadier squad around to just keep merging, but DexN went all in there, and that's, I would say, also perfectly acceptable. That definitely also has advantages, because then you have just 2 Panzer Grenadier squads up fairly fast, and you don't have to write your grenadiers bleeding you out. I mean, sure, again, you lose the merging, but on the other hand, you know, they don't fight that well themselves either. Though, of course, there's also the other issue, which is he does sacrifice his ability to have Panzerfaust, and that is not something that Panzer Grenadiers, just being really good versus infantry, can compensate for quite as neatly. So that is something working well. There you go. NotNingen with the foot guards. Looks like the dingo already got withdrawn. It got destroyed. By the way, it's no longer here. Greyhound there, though. Caught in a bad spot. We got Dumais, though, altering his men forwards. And the anti-tank in this corner terrible spot. This is great here for DexN. Completely rips through here the Allied lines here. We might even see the Grand go down here if Odung isn't careful. He's just unlucky. Armored car fire there, breaking through the side armor there. We do have another anti-tank out for Odung, which does turn the tide here. Could deploy smoke. There we go. So he's going to just break the anti-tank gun. Octar down here. There we go. Odung able to turn a otherwise awkward situation. No, not quite. Loses the Greyhound as well. And the anti-tank gun. Nasty stuff here. But the Axis players have definitely forced back the Allied front line now, and they do get a second foot guard section here for NotNingen. Again, very much anticipated, as at this stage he's clearly going to try and leverage British elite infantry versus those bloody Jerrys. And going for infantry as well to further, strengthen the map. Thumbs up. Very strong synergies there. I mean, again, obviously very strong synergies within infantry, but the foot guards obviously can do a bit more with it. Dumais DexN are working very aggressively in tandem now. Strong cohesion there. Out on the flank here being shot at. Push up the center, but the foot guards are absolutely getting met with streams of hot lead out of the German guns. In the south, Octagon forwards catching here, NotNingen and taking in bad position. Really tough spot for the Allies, as the Axis forces are doing an absolutely amazing work just ripping them apart here. Second anti-tank moving up here, Ralph squad as well there. Mortify here, trying to snuff out the Allies. Not the Allies, but the Axis. Back here at the Axis base, we do have a Panzer Commando there for Dumais. Could be armored, well, likely armored reserves here. Of course, we'll just go for Panzerflieger Stücke zu Fuß. Obviously, there's quite a few options here that Dumais could decide upon. As for DexN, we're not seeing more Octards or more Panzer Grenadiers he might be planning to take up. Maybe set up for a fast Panther if needed, or just some Starsturms or Sturmpanzer. In this regard again, several options here for DexN to pursue under current circumstances here versus the Allied forces. Octar, they're taking heavy damage from the foot guards, but they're themselves overcome by heavy autocannon fire. Center, the Allies are still struggling here to break the German stranglehold, and we do get a Matilda 2 for NotNingen. Considering the tiny, if not infinitely non-existent amount of anti-tank weapons of the heavy kind the Axis possessed, it's like basically an anti-tank gun here and there. It does mean they're going to struggle against the Matilda 2, so it does make a lot of sense here for NotNingen to go for it.
The fuel point is being taken.
Very good sense. Pioneers here with flamethrowers, the Flammenwerfer. 35, though by World War II they would primarily use the Flammenwerfer 42. So, 41. Can't quite remember at the moment. But it was an overall improved version of the flamethrower they had there. Because they're joining in against the Octard here. German forces, once more having seen some small setbacks, are advancing rapidly and aggressively here. Got the Matilda 2 infantry tank out here for NotNingen. Mines, I think, being laid down. Yes, indeed, from the 250-3. And support elements for DexN, likely for Air&Sea. I mean, it could be for Stokes, but I don't think DexN is going to go for Stokes at this point. South rushing forwards because they're being overwhelmed. Wiped out with the Pioneers. Arctic doing what they can here. Matilda moving in here. Because, yes, DexN loses one Arctic here. O to Odung. O to Dumais. Who's also gone for plunder. Heavy Berserker fine there. We could see DexN lose his second Arctic here. Panzer is taking heavy damage from the Matilda and the foot guards here. Rough stuff there. Arctic narrowly surviving. Pack forward in the scene. Armored reserves there for Dumais. Up north here, certainly looking quite strong there and fiercely prepared for an American assault. We got more rifle net for Odung, though surprisingly considering all the infantry squads he does have no BARs. You would think he'd, like, you know, try and get out some relatively fast BARs, in particular seeing Dumais as Panzer Grenadier squads with the MD-34 upgrade and veteran squad leaders. That's not something you, like, really want to sleep on.
The fuel point is being taken from us.
And certainly makes it a bit questionable to send in, you know, non-barred riflemen. Particularly with the combined arms bonus, the Panzer Grenadiers will definitely beat them here. Flak fitting, of course, only further enhancing the experience of seeing riflemen just being ripped apart there. And for some reason, Odung is just matching something. Then there you go, anti-tank guns backing it up. Almost got it there. And this, oh, need to get it out of there. West side here trying to grab the fuel point. Then in the south, we see NotNingen advancing here, forcing up DexN seizing the southern ruins here. Mines exploding, casualties being inflicted. U-50-2 laying down more mines. Back at the Axis space, not much else there. In the south, the machine guns and anti-tanks here, putting up a daring and desperate defense here. And the machine gun pays the ultimate price. The Matilda 2 utterly evaporated. Up here close to the American and the German fuel point there, straight into mine here. Naval efforts have arrived here for DexN. Foot guards moving in there. On the pursuit, and there you go. DexN with 2 Wehrmacht Panzer squads moving in there. Assault rifles galore, but they get too close here. One squad immediately takes 50% casualties from a single shot from Matilda here. And the second squad is definitely going to struggle a lot more because that bunk grenade off, though. Almost takes out the foot guards. We could see a wipe here, NotNingen. But no, the Panzers fall short. Again, the Matilda, they're just ripping through them. And now the Pack 40 is suddenly deeply exposed here with no support. Foot guards running down. We do have an Arctic moving up here. That is going to cut it a bit close there. And the foot guards are doing an immense amount of damage here. The Pioneers, they're also inching closer. Risk becoming, you know, targets for the foot guards. But the flamethrowers are doing a fair bit. And there you go. Matilda 2 again just slaughtering infantry. Packs destroyed. Northwest here. We see Allied forces once moving repulsed. We got an EC8 here for Odung. He's telling us he's gone for the tank depot. Which means basically the only player without, you know, the final tier building is actually DexN here, who's yet to go for the Panzerleague Commando. But pretty much every other player who plays in this match have, you know, gone for the big tank building.
Territory lost.
206 to 338. Allied players holding on. Not quite desperately, but not quite leisurely either. Got another Matilda 2 here for NotNingen. But now I think that's going to work out well, but of course the problem is seeing the Axis start pulling in more armor. Matildas could start from themselves falling a bit short, at which point he's probably going to wish he had gone for something with a bit more gunnage like the Grant. There we go, Sherman EC8 moving forward here. Brad Pitt is ready, engaging the Panzerjägers, pushing them back there. Further south, Arctic moving up, and even further south here. So she's being overwhelmed. Flak filling here for Dumais, goes up in flames, caught by the Allies, and oh, ended, but there you go, grenade off the MD-34 full wipe here, out. Not because team, but I don't want to keep calling it a machine gun, MD-34 away. Still not able to exploit the due to the wrong Matilda, though we do have exposed side armor here, so the packs might be able to do some work. Finding some BARs there for Odung.
Confirmed. We have 5
Over to NotNingen. Just gone for Air&Sea. Go to DexN. Just got a double packs enabled for 2 Panzer Squads plus the Arctite here. It's all gone for everything except the Panther at this stage, and the fact he has not gone for the builder one has me thinking he's probably just going to go for the call-in version. Matilda there getting ready to here for NotNingen. Great stuff in foot guards been giving this sort. There you go, cannon bomb rips apart the Pack 40 crew. Another single blow here to DexN and Deutschland. Northwest to Dumais though, putting up a fierce fight here versus Odung. His panzers they equipped with the BAR soil there, lightly plundered off the Americans. And light vehicles. I suppose they're corpses. More towards the center there, a bit of maneuvering here. And there you go, Dumais with the Tiger 1. Not something DexN has access to, courtesy of his battlefield choice. You could go for Panthers, but not Tigers. And Packs here are somehow staying alive for now. Got 197 to 323 here. German forces continue to lead over the Allied for now. Here, Reifman trying to advance at a mine in the center. Reifman stay clear of a mine. Got Dumais' Tiger tank on the move there. And in the south here, getting at least one of the packs, in theory, until an Allied naval artillery strike completely evaporates the crew and leaves very little chance of the pack surviving that. Stinging blow there to DexN. Tiger tank, Panzergers, Panzerman force up north here. Raven charging the Pentagon is here. Second squad providing covering fire there with the BAR and the MD-34. Solid position there out of Dumais. Got the EC looking forward again here, finally fixed up. Odung is ready to commit once more in the name of freedom, democracy, and liberty. Tiger moving in, supporting by the 250-3. Using it as a scout here. Not a bad idea. Though, of course, risky. But it does help the Tiger tank get a bit of a slightly better idea what's awaiting it before going in. We actually saw the Matilda there for NotNingen call back. Going for grants now. Thumbs up. He can still keep this one. Oh, he calls back both. He's going to go hard in the grants now versus the Axis players. Strong commitment there, but that said, the grant with the training is quite good. So it's not like I blame him for going for a lot of grants. Not one bit. Second pack 40 almost done here for DexN and Deutschland. Further south here, Panzers bring up your tank from two sides. Got machine on the exposed flank. Sappers here letting go, and Panzers flanking in here. Found grenade there on the Vickers machine gun. Right, ready there for NotNingen and the 6th British Armoured Division, number 5 company. Up north here, a fresh battle brews up as we got scouts moving for the victory point, but they only met with harsh German insults and even harsher German marksmanship. Sherman EC to the rescue.
Flag 36 is ready to hunt.
Not quite smooth as like to be. Tiger moving up there in the south. Lighter skirmishing happening, we could see here. Mr. Dumais. Lose a Panzer squad there. Great kill there for NotNingen. Significantly less great for Dumais as he just watches his men get turned to pace. Grantler pushing forwards, guns blazing, German lines crumbling, pioneers dying. We do get a needle of a barrage in an attempt to slow down the advance, but DexN is on the move. I mean, NotNingen is on the move. DexN, well, I mean, he's also on the move, but it's more towards his base rather than, you know, towards the enemy. More pioneers there for DexN up north. The fight here against Dumais also slowly grinds onwards. We see here that Dumais has brought in the mighty Flak 36 in response to the Allied armor. And there we go, we got double grunts now for NotNingen. Flak 36 is sitting up here, supported by Pack 38. Bit of a standoff here.
Point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Got the other two victory points being seized upon immediately here by the Allies as the Axis is focusing hard north here. TIE tank rushing forwards. Flak 36 scores of great hit here. Brad Pitt shocked as he gets hit by not one but two 88mm shells there in short succession.
Enemy forces
There you go,
have
another
captured
great shot. That Flak 36 is not flacking about. TIE tank shoots but misses. And there you go, Tiller called in. Enable a bit to Martin there for NotNingen again. Over to Odung.
awaiting assignment.
And over to Dumais, and there you go. Flak 36 crew utterly obliterated there. Dumais are trying to instruct to save it. Anti-tank crew lost, but the guns themselves are mostly intact. Oh!
Our capture point is being neutralized by
Never
the enemy.
mind. Should probably just try. Even trying to drive away with there probably wouldn't work out, but yeah.
Territorial sector lost. A victory point is being taken
That
from
did
us.
not work out too smoothly there for Dumais. Grant's moving forward here. Another easy on the way for Odung. Nice attempt to salvage the Flak 36 at least.
300 points
Almost had the
remaining.
Grant there.
300 points remaining.
120 versus 298. Another entertaining on the way there for Dumais.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
Clearly not keen on going for any more Flak 36s anytime soon.
Sectors. The enemy has taken a victory point.
As he saw what happened to the first one, that's clearly, I think, at least seemingly caught Dumais to get a bit more hesitant about pulling more flaks. More need for barrage fire here. We got bars lying about in the sand. Further south, you can see here, NotNingen laying up a more layered defense here. Initial machine gun, then they the flank, or they break through here. There's another machine gun, plus then entertaining just providing further coverage. So it becomes a bit more difficult here for example, for DexN just to charge in like this. Of course, if he were to flank further south, north, he could do some heavy damage. But for now, though, Axis forces focus in the northeast, so that position there is not going to be tested here. EC's moving in there, going for that Tiger tank. Both shots bouncing, amazing light there for Dumais. Further north, he punches with the Raft Squad here, but they force back.
Territory sector has been claimed by the enemy.
No mercy there from Odung. Tiger moving in there, going to gain the Raft Squad here. Pack for 8 nearby. And there Greece is bringing up 250 SP, taking fire there. Tiger tank bouncing shots again. Raft Squad here, go get wiped out. That'd be great there for Dumais against Odung and the American. Oh, there we go. Mine goes off as well. They're wiping the Raft Squad, dropping the bar. And meanwhile, we got here NotNingen with a cheeky Grant flank, and he's going in pretty deep. Meanwhile, Dumais bring up the Shikers first, and there's all this happening again. The Grants make contact with the base.
The enemy has lowered our victory point.
Mein Führer, a second Grant has hit the Panzer Grenadier Company. Anyways, striking in there. Up north, the Allied forces are moving in. Or Axis forces are moving in, trying to claim northern victory point here from the Allies. Anti-tank crews are being demolished. Panzer there low in health. Oh, and they were too close, and then they get wiped. Ah, poor coordination of Dumais and Dex, and Dumais Tiger almost wiped, and then the Allies were able to finish it off there. Oh, you gotta be careful of that friendly fire of the Tiger tank. Meanwhile, Panther out for Dex and going for the grounds. 120 versus 242 here. Meanwhile, EC8 with armor fishing rounds here. But the HP rounds going in hard here. Not enough news for Seek and Destroy. One Sherman down. Rat Pit, of course, was in the other Sherman EC8. Grenades off here, and both down. So close here, but just no dice. We got artillery. Air support calling. It's the Loiters. Emma's been called as well, but these are British pilots, not American. That said, it gets in the way there. Maybe it's even intentionally there by Dumais sacrificing the ambulance for the Tiger tank. Oh, and the Strafe gets the Tiger tank in the end after all. Still, that was kind of expensive for the Allies. 2 EC8s and a Lloyd to just take out the Tiger tank and an ambulance. Brutal stuff, though. Brutal stuff. Now the Allied Axis forces are looking significantly less great. I mean, in particular, like, Dumais has suffered some heavy loss, but even DexN, I mean, lost one of his Panzer squads to, friendly fire and someone not Well, both of them not quite paying attention. Engineers there for Odung. Back to NotNingen and back to DexN. DexN down just one infantry squad. He's got 2 Nebelwerfers. I don't know if 2 Nebelwerfers is honestly what he wants here. Might be an incorrect, of course, idea got in my head, but I think, like, you know, just more tanks and more infantry rather than doing done it better than that. But oh well. Yeah, the Panzer Grenadier Company did go down. Got the mortars still hard at work here. Foot guards moving forwards. Panzer Panther engaging here. They got 117 with 218. A lot of shooting, a lot of bang bang. Panzer Grenadiers, Panzer Pioneer moving in here. Neither of the barrage off. And further south, we still got that in-depth formation from NotNingen. Broad up the 3rd Grant again up north here. We see Odung launching a fresh assault here to lay claim to the northern victory point from the German army. 114 minutes 216. The clock is ticking, and the Germans need to do something up. Meanwhile, DexN, something is to bring in more Panthers, more Panzerkampfwagen 5. And NotNingen's bringing up even more foot guards, going for a total of 3 foot guard sections. Guess he has a thing for the number 3, perhaps. Mines exploding at 253 with a damaged engine. Up north here, scouts from right up now. Caught in a bit of an awkward position. Grant some innovation. North has got the Panthers continuing to provide overwatch. Ralph's got on unit sitting a mine there. Easy withdrawing.
Territory lost.
114 minutes 205. Panthers here being shot at by the ECA. There go on the south here. Grant shouting at the Panthers here. Dark Veterans 1-1 the Panthers here. The high velocity 75 the guns there forcing back the Grants. And we got Dumais with a 2nd Tiger. Clearly not done with the Tigers yet. He commits the 2nd one, despite it does cost him, I think, some opportunities here and there. Certainly a bit risky, but they still have the victory point lead, so definitely doable. DexN still operating with just as a gloom for the squad here. Finally using the job here, seizing weapons wherever they can. Ralph's caught there getting incinerated and shot at by countless machine guns. 103 is 201. Grant's hanging back, they're being repaired. Teague advancing up once more here for Dumais to link up with the double Panthers. 98 is 201 here. Grant's got advancing on the heavy fire from the Tiger tank. It's 88 from the gun, and of course it's countless machine guns ripping through the Americans. And there we go, Axis on push here going forwards. Tiger tank supporting 2 Panthers. Engaging 1 rifle squad, they're taking punitively heavy casualties here. EC8, they're getting slammed by the Panthers. Anti-tank grenade off on the Tiger tank. Was the Panther, so much is happening here. I just slightly missed there, it's blinked. And there go Grant down, that's 2 Grants down now here. Huge losses there for NotNingen. Got another lot of call in here. Heavily damaged Panthers. 1 Panther down here already for DexN. No Seek and Destroy by where they active. Well, not Seek and Destroy, but Mechanized Assault here. 2 thumbs up. I mean, that's quite some integrity there. The ability is definitely way too good, and honestly just needs to be worked entirely. Like, I'm still not entirely sure why Mechanized Assault works the way it does. It both feels like, you know, very arcadey, and it's just, you know, doesn't create very, you know, good gameplay experience. I just think that ability needs to be reworked entirely or removed and replaced with something else. I don't know. Meanwhile, the mass battle assault here. Foot guards running 40 here. Bazooka shots going off there. Tops rushing 40. Another ground wave for NotNingen. Tiger laying down heavy fire here. Pack crews are being wiped out. Really good push here. And there you go, Nebelwerfer barrage as DexN unloads every incendiary rocket he's got here into the Allied ranks here. And far south here, do you have a lone squad in Dumais being forced, but it's getting hit here heavily by the Panzer Pioneer. Could get wiped out. that been some extra support, they might be able to pull it off, honestly.
Territory lost.
Panther knocked out, they need repairs. Only one pioneer. Oh, he's got two pioneers, got to no mind. He's got two, ladies and gentlemen. Now these here on the way to Odung. Let's pop over to Odung's perspective again and to Dumais. Now these here on the way there. It's done. That's what Dumais' next move could be, of course, is a bit less clear. You see it that gets a pretty solid idea what the tank can do in just quick withdrawals before it joins all the other tank wrecks on this battlefield. Easy versus on a 90. Arc-testing southwards. And there you go, mortar crew, they're being engaged. We got foot guards moving forwards here, full tide. Elite British infantry, cream of the crop. And there you go, flag filling half check for Dumais. Likely response to the Allied loiters there out of NotNingen and wanting to make sure that they don't take too much damage from all those strafing British anti-tank aircraft. East was the Grant and the Foot Guards. We've got 69 versus 190. Allied players need to pick up the pace soon. Up north, the EC it's moving in.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Fresh assault here by NotNingen on that centre victory point. Got a firestorm here being unleashed from Dumais. A CoH3 classic unleashes just basically a series of incendiary rockets on training point. Select. Grant's going for the base again here. NotNingen showing a bit of a pattern here. Another pack for Dumais. He's drawing his forces further here, realizing he can't defend too much. But there you go. Another Lloyd in. He does have the flak filling half track this time around and might just be able to negate some of the damage here as the aircraft gets shot down. Ames are taking heavy damage. Yes, those pilots might have had some American blood in there. Blood lines. There you go. You see here, there's slowly DexN's bases being eroded here. Tiger tank down again. Oh dear, we might see an EC to get knocked out as well. Unless there's some good luck here for Odung. Apparently there was. Panthers moving forwards here. Rockets going in again here. Obviously both Panthers are heavily damaged. Smokers being deployed. Foot guard taking down the Pack 40. We got the Grant swinging from the south here. Patching. Exposed. Axis lines here. Panther turn around. The team hits it from into the side rearm. We got strafes altering more damage. One Panther down. Both Panthers down. One Grant down. The losses here are immense. But it's certainly the Axis forces that are currently just taking the worst of it.
Commandant, the enemy holds all victory points.
They lost Tigers, they've lost Panthers. This is not easy to replace. And there's still one Grant milling about here. Oh, but it does go down. So 2 Grants for 2 Panthers and a Tiger tank. Roughly, I'd say that's a pretty good trade-off there for NotNingen and the Allies. That's a very good one. Got the 250-3 rushing in. He needs to get those victory points. The gap between the two sides is close, and it's closing steadily. In the center here, German force center. We got another Panther out of DexN. What's east? ECH rolling northwards. Small convoy there out of Odung. Could have the engineers right along if you wanted to. And there you go, 250-3 being spotted here by the ECHs. And somehow survives, deploying smoke here, flak filling the altitudes withdraw here. 67 is 108. Panther moving in here from DexN. Amber's getting hit by more tank fire there out of the Allies.
The enemy has taken a victory point. Captain, we have 100
And there you go, almost got a triple cup against the Axis. Again, it feels like briefly looked like they could have that, but no, the Axis are quick to counterattack and quickly get those victory points back under their control. Good determined play there by DexN and Dumais. 2 thumbs up. And there you go, EC8 striking again. Main guns backed up by ground here. Heavy fire, smashing into the German lines. DexN's Panzer gun is being scattered all over the place as they push forwards. German forces, I think, need to slightly reconsider their tactics. Obviously not always easy, like Flak 36s could theoretically be ideal versus this, but as we've seen with the naval artillery, that's a bit of a tough sell there. That's a bit of a tough sell there for Dumais to consider then after what happened to the first one. You could also try and go for Martyrs, but I do think they need to bring in some more anti-tank weapons against the Allied forces if they want, like, you know, I think a more consistent chance of winning their engagements. Back here to NotNingen now, and back to DexN, who's down just a Panther and Octart and a scattering of support weapons with a bit of infantry thrown into the mix. More grants away there for NotNingen. 60 versus 89 here. 88. 87. German forces there in a pretty ceaseless fight here. They're holding on firmly like madmen. German EC supporting up north, finding all to continues here. EC's going in there from Odung, and he's got a total of 3 of them. Right in the center here, we also get far southeast, sneaking up in the Arctic to grab the point here over the machine gun. Thumbs up there to DexN. And up north here, Panther down. Absolutely overwhelmed with the sheer number of EC8s here. A horrific engagement there for DexN. Naval efforts are being unleashed trying to deny the Allies the point, but doesn't stop them at least running a neutral. In the south here, Grant is about to get a jump here on the Arctart, plus there's a 6-pounder gun nearby as well here. So there you go, we could see DexN use his armored car there. In fact, I'd say chances are exceptionally good here unless he gets insanely lucky, which he did not. So with that, DexN down just the naval efforts, the Panzer has scored the Pioneers in there at Pack 40, everything else is just gone. That's going to be a difficult spot to climb back from here for DexN, if not downright impossible. Almost got the Panzer scored here. We got more artillery called in on the center here. Now the incendiary barrage. Up north here, points being seized back again and again. We got 42 versus 82 here. Everything's hanging in the balance in between the Allies and the Axis. In the south here, Grant versus Panzergrenadiers. In fact, it's double Grants. DexN's remaining Panzer squad, they've been sent packing here straight into hell. Massive blow there to Deutschland. Got 60 or 36 here. Versus 82. Another foot guard section there for NotNingen. 32 versus 82. 31. So he's actually going for 4 foot guards now. That is definitely pretty rare. But certainly if you can get that many going at the same time, you don't just, you know, commit them to like really bad engagements. You definitely have a chance to do something very nasty there. Pioneers, packs in front of the EC8s. Nebel is firing into the ranks here of the advancing Allied forces. 24 points left. Things aren't hanging the bounce, but they're pushing for the center where they think they realize the Axis forces are pretty light, if not at all there. 250 HP being hit by bazooka fire, and of course the northern force also forces the Allied Axis player to keep some force around to defend that as well there. So pretty solid two-pronged push here by the Allied players. Thumbs up, 24 versus 81. And particularly consider like the Axis don't exactly have a lot of units left, so forcing them to spread up more thinly is a really smart play there. So again, it makes it much harder to concentrate at any point. Inbound here, cleared out the Pack 40 there. Another single blow here to the Reich. Wow, trying to recruit level under 5 from that is kind of bold there. It seemingly works out for DexN there. 24-65. Oh! That was super risky there by DexN. Yeah, he's about to lose his flak failing half tick here. Unless he gets absurdly lucky, which he did not. NotNingen with another Grant tank on the way here. Pioneers now making the effort here. We got 24 versus 44 here. Just a 20-point difference here as things get ever closer to the precipice. into the abyss. In the south center here, foot guard swinging here, catching the now deeply exposed Axis underbelly. Wide open here. Foot guards moving in there. Anti-tank grenades up. Anti-support one's in trouble here. This looks like it could be GG here. 23 points left for the Axis. 20 points. Matilda's been wiped. In fact, that's all of DexN's forces there. He's lost it all. He has nothing left. That has got to be GG. Do have a target tank up for Dumais with a teammate who is about as dead as a dodo. That's not going to do much good. So there you go. GG. Game over. Victory there for the Allied forces. A brutal fight there. Some good coordination on both sides, but I think the Axis players got at times a bit too over-focused on certain parts of the map. Didn't play to other parts of the map there, which I think definitely benefited the Allies. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. This is Imperial Season. Cheers and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.